In this episode, I'm going to create an API endpoint which is add product type. Then later I will create a request to add a new product type. And then I will create another endpoint which will update the product type. Alright, so let's go to the solution. So first of all, I want to go to the product controller. So here, well, I was using product controller version 2, so let's keep using this one. You can use in version 1 or version 2 anywhere. So I'm gonna add http post that will task I action result, and it's gonna be add product type, and this will accept product type DTU as a parameter. We can say product type. Okay, so let's take a look. The DTU product type DTU, we have product type GUID and name. Okay, so what we can do, first of all, we can update the product type GUID in the API side and assign a new GUID. Then we can create a new product type, right? And this is gonna be in the service. So we do not have that method yet, so we can create that add product type async and pass the product type parameter here. Later we can return that new product type. Okay, so let's add the method in the interface. Let's go to the interface. Well, it will return product type DTU. Okay, so let's go to the service layer. We can implement that. Okay, so what we can do, we can follow the similar pattern that we did for add product. We can map the DTU to product type. Then we can add the product type. Okay, so we can say first of all p equal mapper dot map. We are gonna map product type from product type DTU, right? So this is actually product type DTU. Okay, so we can give it a name as product type. Now we can call the repository to product type, then add product type and pass the product type. Okay, then now we can generate the method. Let's go to the definition. It will return product type. Okay, now let's go to the implementation. Implement interface. So what we can do, we can simply call the create method from repository base and pass the product type. Okay, so we get the product type. Then we can call the save async method. Okay, so repository manager save async. Since it is a async method, we can use await. Now let's assign product type here, and finally return what? Product type. Is it gonna work? Because we need to return product type DTO, but this product type is a product type, right? So what we can do before returning that, we can convert that into product type DTO, right? We already have a variable here, product type DTO. We can reuse that one. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to use mapper dot map. So in the map we have to provide destination, which is product type DTO, right, from product type, right, and assign it to the product type DTO. So we are going to reuse this parameter here, and finally return product type DTO. That's it. Once this is done, oops, what I'm doing, save, then from controller we got the product type, then it will return to the API response. Alright, let's take a look. Wait a second, we forgot to add the route here, right? We want to add a route name, which is gonna be, oops, let's say add product type. Okay, let's go to the Postman. Let's give it a name, add product type. Okay, so here what should be the, okay, this is gonna be add product type, right, and this must be post method. Save it. Before that, let's put a breakpoint here. Okay, and we need to send as part of the body. In the body, what should be the, well, this is gonna be our request body. Okay, where you can pass the GUID, or even you can pass it empty, because eventually we're gonna update it in the API side. So we already have the parents. What we are gonna add, accessories. Okay, let's send it. Okay, if we see accessories and product GUID is empty, if we assigned it a new GUID, now product type GUID has a GUID. Now let's continue. Okay, we are missing the configuration file. Okay, I know what is that mean. It is saying we do not have mapping configuration. So we need to create mapping configuration that will convert product type to product type DTO, because in the service layer we are converting product type to product type DTO, right? So that's what it was missing in the mapping profile. Okay, let's run it again. Send the request, continue. Yep, we got a new product. Now let's use this method. Yes, I can see that we now have a new method, which is accessories. new product type accessories. Okay, so this is pretty simple, right? So what we want to do now, we want to create another method for update. So this is gonna be put, right? We can give it a name as update product type route. Change it to update. We do not need to, right? Okay, same as we use update product async here, we're gonna use update product type. We can use async. Even we can also provide it here async, because we are using asynchronous method, asynchronous programming. Okay, it's gonna be product type. Instead of add, we need to create a new method called update product type async. So let's generate that method in the interface. Go to the definition. So for the update, we are gonna respond the product type DTU. Okay, now let's go to the implementation, control dot implement interface. So this is our update product type async. So what did we do for this one? We got the existing product, right? If it is a bad request, we did throw exception there. Then we did update the title or description, right? We can update the model there. Then we call the update method, then save async. Okay, pretty simple. So what we're gonna do, where existing product type is gonna be what? We do not have the product get product type by product ID, so that is an issue. So what we can do, we can create that method similar to this one, right? We need to create a method here, get product type by ID async. Okay, so in here, this was the implementation, right? So what we have to do, we have to implement that return find, was it find by condition? Let's see. Yep, find by condition, and then provide the condition there. Await find by condition product GUID equal product GUID first or default async, and what else? Oh, okay, it's gonna be product type. Okay, so we need to update here as well. It's gonna be product type. Okay, now let's go back to our product service. So what we are gonna use, await repository manager product type get product type by product ID async. So we have the product type here. This is the product type GUID, right? So if that product type is not available, right, we are throwing bad request exception. Okay, let's do that. Okay, product type, otherwise existing product type dot name, right? From here, then we can call the repository manager. What we want to update product type async and pass the existing product type. Finally, repository save async. Okay, so what we can do, we do not have that method, so let's generate the method in the what happened? Where did it go? Let's go to definition. Okay, it's here, and then we want to return nothing, I guess, right? Well, this is not supposed to be here, repository manager. It's supposed to be under product type. So we did a mistake there. Let's leave it there. Product type dot then this method. Let's generate it there and remove it from repository manager. It's not supposed to be here. Then go to repository. Okay, this is over here. Okay, so async method, right? We might not need async method there. Instead, we can simply use without async. Okay, now let's go to the implementation. For update, we need to implement that. So this is gonna be, there is no return, update existing product type. That's it. Once that is done, we got the implementation here, right? Update, then we are calling the save async, so it will save the changes to the database. Once that is done, we can call the get product type by ID async method to get that product, or we can use this existing product type, right, that is already in the product type, but we need to convert it to product type DTO. It's gonna be mapping map product type DTO from existing product, then later return product type DTO. That's it. So this is updated here. Okay, now let's run. Okay, so now we want to create another request, update product type, and it's gonna be put method, and this is gonna be update, right? And the body, we're gonna add the product. Let's say we are gonna update this one, right? Or maybe, yeah, let's copy this one, and we want to update that product type as a furniture. Okay, send. Yep, we got it. Now let's get all the product types, send. Yes, we got that furniture here, right? So it was pretty simple implementation. We got the product type DTO as a parameter, right? Then we call the service method. The service, we use that get product type by ID method to get that existing product, right? Then update the name. Then we call the update product type. Then finally we call save async method. Then we convert it back to product type DTO, then return it. Okay, so that's all in this episode. I hope you are learning something from here. Guys, please like and subscribe my channel. Also please write your comment in the comment box. Anything, whatever you wish to learn from here, please also let me know so that I can prepare on those episodes. And if you face any issue during this series, also please let me know. Thank you. See you in the next episode.